I'm Meaghan Martin from Mean Girls 2, and you're watching ClevverTV. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to ClevverTV. Jocelyn Davis is here, along with myself, Dana Ward, and we are so excited. Meaghan Martin is finally here.
Right, this is a big moment.
I know, we've been wanting you to come into the studio for a while.
And here I am.
Here you
ready
are.
to talk.
Yeah, we're ready to talk.
Chat, girl talk.
Mean Girls 2. We were just chatting about the first one.
Which is such an incredible movie. I was saying, when I first read the script for it, I was like, what? They're making a sequel? I don't know how I feel about this. But then I found out that Melanie Mayron was directing, and she directed an episode of 10 Things I Hate About You, and I really love her. She's a great director, established actress as well. She's done a lot of work. And then I found out like who else was in the cast. Jennifer Stone,
Love her.
who's so talented. Like
She's
I don't
really
think she gets enough credit for how talented she is. And I think this movie really shows another side of her. And so then I got excited about it, and especially the opportunity to play Jo, who is nothing like any character I've ever played before.
How so?
I mean, she's the tough tomboy, like strong chick who she's sexy and independent and not Bianca from 10 Things or Tess Tyler from Camp Rock, like not shallow, not vain, like doesn't really care about popularity, is here, like, take me for who I am. And I liked that. I liked that she was that girl and that I had the opportunity to play that girl.
Ooh. So, I mean, for anyone who hasn't seen the first one, well, you should go see it.
Yeah, you see it immediately.
But
You've been living under a rock.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We're taking the rock off of your home.
moving it.
So if someone hasn't seen it, would you say it's, I mean, obviously it's in the same vein. Is it picking up the story where it was left off? Is it a whole new
It's a
story?
whole new story. Like you don't need to see the first movie in order to get this movie. Basically how it's related to the first movie is that it takes place at the same school, North Shore High School. We have Tim Meadows back as Principal Duval, which was such a huge deal for me. When I found out he was in the movie, I was like shaking, like
yes!
Tim Meadows, like I watch him on old SNL reruns all the time,
so
like
funny.
with Tracy Morgan and like Will Ferrell. Like
Hilarious.
he's hilarious. And so he's the same principal. We're at the same school. And it's kind of the same situation where I'm the new girl at school, but unlike Lindsay's Katie Heron character in the first Mean Girls, I'm not, like, I don't really care about popularity or the other kids at school. I'm not trying to fit in. I've been to a lot of high schools. I know the deal. Like, I just am here. I just want to finish and go to college and get on with my life. But I kind of get wrapped up in the drama when issues begin to bubble between, you know, the relationship I have with Diego Bonetta's character. He plays my love interest, and also the issues that I have with them picking on Jennifer Stone's character, Abby.
So you're kind of like the champion then, sort of.
Kind of. I mean, there's definitely a downfall to me, and I'm flawed, definitely. And you see that throughout the movie, like where I get wrapped up in that world as well. And like in the first movie, how Lindsay kind of becomes her own worst enemy.
Exactly.
That happens to me as well.
Interesting.
And then I have to find my way back. But mine happens in a different way than Lindsay's does.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Something I always love in the first movie as well as in other movies where crazy things happen are sort of some of like the scenarios, like the antics that go down. Can you maybe fill us in on a few?
I mean, so you know how in the first movie everything kind of relates back to the animal kingdom because she's from Africa,
Right,
yeah.
And so they have all these clips
Sorry,
of like
had to do that.
Sorry,
Came to mind.
They have all these clips of like the teenage girls attacking each other, or like the girls have gone wild. Like, that's the best line in the movie. It's gone wild. So we relate everything back to cars and racing. because my father in the movie is a race car fixer. I don't know what you call it. Fixer
like a mechanic?
Kind of, but like
Ish?
for sports race cars specifically.
Oh.
Obviously, I'm not the tomboy that my character is because I'm like race car fixer-upper. But so everything in my life, like racing is important to me and or to my character Joe, and so everything kind of relates back to that. And I ride a Vespa in the movie, which is like kind of like a motorcycle.
Was that really you?
It's
Did you have a
really
double?
me. I did have a double for parts of it because of like insurance purposes. There are certain things I can't do, but I did learn how to ride the Vespa, and I did. I'm obsessed with it. Like I want to get one now.
Is it difficult to ride, by the way?
If you can ride a bike well and you can drive a car, then you can like kind of ride a Vespa.
Combination of the two?
Yeah, I mean you don't need practice, but it's like a combination of the two. And it's not really about balance. It's more just getting used to it. And it's not like a motorcycle where it's super complicated and you don't have to have your own specific license. Or anything. So
I'm going to get my Vespa license, people.
But yeah, so I drove the Vespa and I really liked it. And there are some situations with that where there's some quirky antics where I have to deal with Vespa problems. So
fascinating.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, what about, I mean, like you said, Jennifer Stone is on the movie, who we've had her here. We love her. She's so sweet. What was it like behind the scenes? Because didn't you guys shoot somewhere like back in
Atlanta? We were in Atlanta, Georgia.
So you're all there together.
In July. Don't go to Atlanta.
Hot Atlanta.
Yeah, hot Atlanta. Yeah. It was actually lots of fun. We shot the movie in 20 days.
What?
Which is like is ridiculous for filming a movie. Like 20 days to shoot a movie is unheard of.
Wow.
And anybody I tell that to, it's just like, you did what?
Really?
You can't even do a commercial in 20 days.
Yeah, so we were shooting like 14, 15, sometimes 16-hour days. And that's including like hair, makeup, and lunch break and stuff too. But like long days. And Jennifer and I would get wacky by the end of the day. We would just be like, hey Jennifer, what's going on? She'd be like, Meaghan, and we'd like do this weird like dance thing, and all the background people are like, these girls are psycho.
Nuts.
Like, what is their problem? Everybody's embarrassed by us.
That's what LA girls are like.
They're like, I'm never going to California. But it was so much fun, and it was intense. Like, honestly, the actual filming days, I don't remember much of them.
It was so hot. You were probably like in a cloud of heat.
So hot. And it was, especially there's a football scene, a football game scene at the end of the movie, and just being outside for those last 2 days of filming, it's like 107, and we're playing football. And
you were playing?
We were playing football.
Oh, I thought you were watching.
No, playing football.
What?
And and then it started pouring rain. We had like 1 hour left of filming. It's pouring rain. We're like, how are we gonna get these last few shots? It was total dramatic, like movie moment. But
oh my gosh.
it was good. It was fun, and I enjoyed the people that I was working with. And I knew most of them previously. I'd known Diego previously. I've known him for years. I've known Jennifer for years. I've known Mayada Walsh. I've known Nicole Anderson. It's just like a bunch of people that I had already known. So the chemistry was kind of flawless. Like, it just happened. So
you're already friends.
Love
like
it.
you just show up and get to work together.
yeah, exactly.
That's
Now,
like the best case scenario.
It really is.
Wow.
Can you tell us about any of the Mean Girl antics? Because I'm guessing that some of those girls might just be the Mean Girls.
Totally.
In Mean Girls
In Mean Girls
in
too.
Mean Girls too.
Oh my gosh.
Mayada Walsh is the equivalent of Rachel McAdams' character, Regina George, and she's way meaner. Like the stuff that she does is like borderline illegal. Like I can't. Like I was shocked. Like Regina George is pretty terrible, don't get me wrong, and Rachel McAdams is one of the best actresses of all time, and I admire her so much. But just the way this character is written, she's just written far more evil because the stuff she does legitimately ruins lives. Wow. And so I'll leave you with I don't know if anything. I can say.
Does it jeopardize like a future?
It jeopardizes
or literally a life?
My future and my father's job.
Oh, yeah. So she's
snap.
really playing with fire then.
Yeah, which is what really like pisses my character off, because I'm like, don't mess with my family. Like, you can mess with me, but when it comes to my dad, I'm going to.
And the claws come out.
Yeah. So is there
Watch
then
out.
some plotting?
Definitely.
Maybe?
That's when my
Plotting?
character kind of starts to make her turn for the worst.
Interesting. So when do we get to see this thing?
Yes.
Mean Girls 2. I want to see it.
We'll let you know. Beginning of next year. That's only
Okay.
like end of January, beginning of February,
Okay.
around that time period. But I have no confirmed date yet.
Not to worry. We'll let you guys know when we find out.
Of course we will.
Yes.
Of course we will. Well, thank you, Meaghan Martin, for
Thank
coming into the
you.
studio. This was really fun.
It was fun. I'm excited.
And guess what? We're going to have more fun segments with Meaghan, so you better stay posted to Clever TV. We'll see you soon, guys. Bye.
Goodbye.